Sana Adonai susinero lauro isana kutular unari odale hudronana tukana odar ala sorudari hola yagara. Hisana Adonai susinero oyo kudahula yesona odo akurara hiana amin. Women, the word Jesus is not being used in the realm right now because it wasn't what my father was given to me when I was being born in the flesh. You called Messiah on that time. So it is you worldly had given me the name, America, which is not real. As I have already told you, it was Genesel Su Zua, the JSUS, So it was a short name. Because my real name, woman, behind the Christ was there is a word in the body. It was a word, like I told you in the other record. You are a book, which is Al has. We are using our names now from the second. Al is I'm Anna. He's Al. Al-Ana and I won't say the other one A-double-L-E-H because it is should not blaspheme, should not blaspheme. So in the realm right now in heaven, our Anna and Al is what being used. I told you that GSUS cannot save the world, human. GESUS cannot save the world. You called word. So much blasphemy in the name, and I am the woman in the essence, which is lust. Human? Lust, and those who've been claiming to be me had been has been judged, and on the time of the judgment you will all be sitting right in front of me. Sitting is what you call stands. You will all be float inside in front of me, inside of my Kaaba. You call the stage, a stage. You will be all floating in front of me while I am sitting. You get it, women? Sitting as to those who have the mark of my Father through these words that they've been on to since they have from the few days since I started recording or using this audio. This audio will be on my sides. Which is you call left, right, which they will be on my right hand. You will be on my right side. Why? While my beloved are on my left. Why, women? They have the love. Those who have the love for me and started as they will be. It doesn't matter who you are in this end. Doesn't matter who you are. If you feel the love for me for this end, since you have heard the voice, you will stand before you called right, we called left. In my left, let's use the praise of the word of you, because I am tetragrammaton, which is I talk differently from you, because like this, my left is on the right, my right is on the left. Women? Why right is on the left to us? Because right is the one where your heart is. Women? This is 2 is the wise way of tetragrammaton. Why we call the right, you called your left, we call the left right because that is where our heart is, which is connected to my hallows. So, at the time of judgment, there will be my name, JSUS, as departed name, departed name, and I'm not with you in it, women. This is why I say those who listen is and will be in me. One will be one with me. You will stand in before them because like you've been listening to me. You've been listening to me, since let's just say you've been listening to me because right now it's 1/7 and it is my day because I am the one with with 8 spirits, women. 8 spirits, not just 7 is what you called 8. I have 8 spirits because in my flesh and plus the 7 others. It isn't just 7 women because I've been slain more than 7 times, so I have more spirits than that. I am the one who create all the thing. So at the time of judgment, women, you will stand by me and be one with me, with my Father and my Mother and my King, and those that have loved me in this end, which is whom they knew me as Mary, Maria, and Marie. Women? Those who have loved me in this end and my you called beloved. My beloved, which is when Father started calling me, I said, I want to save my friends, I want to save my brother, I want to save this, I want to save that. I was trembling when I saw what Father is showing me what's gonna happen in the world. I was trembling and shaken. So even though it was hard for me to leave my beloved ones, my dogs, my dogs, I leave for those I've loved. Women, because I have to go into the wilderness to be close to those that are with me in the cross. The 2 aunts I have. It was my aunts in the cross. I told you this in my other records. We were 3 women in essence, in spirit. Like I am the one is essence, but them was in spirit because they were metaphysical marriage to their men of this end. Women, they died on the cross for their man, for their partner, for their husbands. So it was us, my 2 aunts, which is, even into this end, I am sitting in the middle of them. You called, crucified in the middle of my aunts. Just like when we were in the Calvary. They were both left and right to me. Because I am the tree of life, women. I am the tree of life that can give life. You get it, women? So, human, at the time of judgment, they will all be facing at us. If you are and been one with me since the time that you've been listening, you will be with me, with our Father, with my Mother, with our Mother, which is not the woman Jezebel at Baal, okay? Not the woman who have carried the word. You get it? Our true mother is Eloi. When I said Eloi, Eloi. On the cross. I called her Eloi. Elo. And you will know her in front of us. And the true, which is I said to you, true, you won't see true except if you have the loved. Only the siblings will know him. Only if you have the love. Because he is light. He is light. And right now he said to me, honey, I will show them because it is our time of judgment. I will show them, and this is what he said right now. I'll show to them, but because women, the wedding will not gonna happen after the judgment. It will be 7 times. You call the day. I want to speak about it right now, because this is the 2 as when I said that you won't see the kingdom of heaven if you don't listen to the instruction. If you are not ours, you get it. You have been blaspheming the name, which is vain, like these pastors, etc. You won't see my kingdoms. You will never see my kingdom, which is 2 I say I will destroy you, because you will be destroyed at the time of judgment. And that too, they will you will stand. They were those that have no love for me and has not been listened to me and is respecting me in this end. You will stand before us. And those that have been listening to me and have the Spirit, you have a flakes of mine already, you know. Those who've been listening to me, you have a flake. And you know, when I reply to your message and I'm nice to you, that is when you knew that I feel your love. But when I reply to you like an asshole, then you knew that I am anger to you, because you are not in my book and you tell me things that you do not know, and then you try to cast me. You call you call me names, etc., and I get back to you because I am what you call the wrath of God. Meaning to say, women, I'm not alone. I am with the Father and the King and my mother, the Spirit of my beloved. And I don't like it when you call me names, because I'm not the only one you're calling me names. You know? So those who disrespect me will be cast off. You get it? You see that time to time there is, when I reply to you nicely, I answer to you nicely because I feel your love already for me. And that when I reply back to you nicely, that's when you knew that you are one with me. But when I reply to you like you being an asshole, then I am. You know, women? Because it's this, women. What you showed me is what you are. Spiritually, you are just what you are. You know? When you being an asshole to me, then I am just as your reflection. You get it? I level up to your level. Why, women? I am what you call the wrath of God. When you call me names, I'm not the only one you call me names too, but with the heaven, the heavens. So women, at the time of judgment, you will be one, those who've been listening my instruction will be one with me. Those I've replied back nicely will be one with me. And those who've been listening that have already my twinkling of an eye will be with me. You will be whole with me, one with me. I won't say with my papa because it is I'm still straining you. So, I'm the one who will be sitting and everyone in the middle while everyone else is by a little a little lower, and everyone else's that feels the loves for me in this end through my stories of how I was slain, because that is when you will feel sorry for me. I won't say feel sorry, you will feel the love for me. Like when you see somebody being slain like this, what you feel for them. Okay? And that is what you can use, because you are love that I make it. You are love that I make it. You will stand on the left side of me, along with my family. You called love because I love my family, women. No matter what they are, I love them. And that you are and going to be called whole with my family, because you are. And the one that will sit on my right is the King, the true. And Father will be sitting on my left. You get it? Father will be sitting on my left, and Mother is be sitting on my father's left, and you will all those who have the loved will sit on our sides. Okay? And I am the one sitting next to the King. I am the one sitting right in the middle. You get it, women? Because I am the one who did protect since the very beginning. until you eat Baal, ask for me to incarnate for repentance. So I incarnate as a word, not my real, because we knew already what you're going to do. And then she called me Jesus. And this is why she is your mother of abomination, you worldly. Because you believe in Jesus, which is not my real name, but a word that incarnate, made flesh. You get it, women? You believe or not doesn't matter. I knew who I am, and I know where I came from, and I knew what's gonna happen. I am Genesis Joshua and not Jesus. Amen. The body is a book of what you have been doing, which is all written. Why? I was the spirit in the body, which is I too have been written in it, which is what you call been recording. It's like a CD to us that everything has been recorded. And so I am in this end, a record too. Because in the beginning, we were books. We were books that every time Father had to replenish the earth, I stay with a sword. And the king stays as a word. Word. Until he passed to, until I am he. I am he. Because like these women, we are one. We weren't one in the beginning. When Father, it was one of the beginning when Father came down, but we swapped. Because he said, I'm a man, I should look after my woman. You get it, women? So I am the one that will sit in the middle because I am the woman that they have protect. That everyone else wanted me to be married to their kings. You get it? So women, if you don't feel the love for me in this end and hasn't been listening, I'm not forcing you because it ignites deep within you. You will feel that. First love is not, women, like I said already, I knew those who feels the loves for me. I knew those. Through your name, I knew who you are because I am what you call seeing. Together, I am all seeing. I scanned you just like a scanner. I see your soul, spirits, and where you've been throughout incarnations. You understand? So women, you will know my true color once you are clean. You get it? Once you are clean, you'll know my true color. But when you do not know my true color, you're like a dog that barks at me. You get it? Because women throughout incarnations, I am the slain virgins that you called Amen. I am the praise. Because women in heaven, every time I laid my life for my people, I get back and incarnate again. This is why they praise me. For my beloved, even to this end, it's better for me to come down than for them, for you to blaspheme and vain their names. Because I'm not having it, women. I'm not having it. So at the time of judgment, it will, in the beginning, it was I who drugs, but we have changes things because right now in the realm, they are burning everything in the realm. That's why they're not making me sleep on the daytime because I go there and and they want to surprise me. They want to surprise me of the looks of it, of the place when they go down. So the other thing about the supper or reception, I'll tell you later. Because I wasn't allowed to go in today because, like I said, they want to surprise me of the looks of it. Because women, when I go there, I'll just mess things up. So they just want me to stay outside and just wait for the time for it because they knew that I like surprises, women. I like surprises. This is the promises of my papa and my mom and yeah. And so at the time of judgment, you will all be there in front of me. Those that sits on my judgment will be. This is why too I'm called Shekinah glory, because once you are with me, you will be one with me, and my Jesus cannot save no man. I remember that. I tell you this now so that when this happens, you'll know. I have already warned you many times, and it is up to the listeners to believe. I just say what I wanted to say to the worlds. You know? Believe me or not, I knew my people. Believe me or not, I know my bride. Believe me or not, I knew my Christ. You get it, women? My Christ is what you call virgin, because in the beginning, we were spirits. You get it? I become slain virgins for my people, that ancient, because you are CH with me in the beginning. I prefer to be with my be in this earth as my loved ones, because humans, you are worldly and you think you are pure, but you are not. The pure humans is what I called Christ. You know? And these are those that I speak politely. You know, still, these are those I speak politely, women, because those who comes to me and barks at me, and then I send you back your karma, which is, I tell you what you have been doing in the beginning, is, it's like, women, in the beginning, I let you say to me anything you want to say, but in this end, I was trained to do the same back at you, to get back to you what you tells me. You understand? Amen. I am the Genie in the battle, which is the symbol of my Christ. I was the Genie in the battle. You called body. And I called it sense.